Good afternoon, high school baseball fans, and welcome out to Bishop, Texas, home of the Badgers. As we get underway, this game scheduled for a 2 p.m. start, the Moody Trojans and the John Paul II Centurions. And let's go ahead, as we're assuming it's about to get underway. We don't see any umpires yet, but we're pretty sure they're out here. We're probably about to get underway. So we're going to go ahead and get you starting lineups for this ball game, and the Moody Trojans will be the visiting team, so we'll get you Moody's lineup first. Leading things off, center fielder number 8, AJ Hernandez. Batting second, the second baseman, number 12, Derek Hernandez. Batting third and playing third base, number 9, Josh Gonzalez. In the cleanup spot, first baseman, number 20, Nomar Signs. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 23, James Perales. Perales bats for the pitcher, number 19, Marley Bernal. Batting sixth, shortstop number 21, Aiden Gonzalez. Batting seventh for the Trojans, the left fielder number 3, Roman Rodriguez. Batting eighth, right fielder number 22, Damian Sanchez. And batting ninth for Moody, catcher number 13, Jordan Ramos.
Move over to the home side here. Leading off for John Paul will be number 4, Aiden Olivo, playing third base. Batting second, number 2, Ryan Mejia, playing shortstop. Batting third, the pitcher, number 42, Devin Gutierrez. Batting fourth, number 7, Alex Flores. He'll be at first base. Batting fifth, number 99, Dylan Olivares, and he'll be behind the plate. Batting sixth, number 22, Chance Dittman, and he'll be playing center field. Batting seventh, number 5, Luke Castañeda, playing right field. Batting eighth, number 1, Cody Torres, playing left field. And rounding out the lineup, number 3, Jolie Elizalde, and she'll be playing second base.
Trojans coming into this ball game overall in the season, they are 3-1, 3-0 here in tournament play, and the Centurions in tournament play they were 1-1 yesterday. They played earlier today. Yes, they did.
I think they have two games back to back here.
They have not played.
They won a close ball game against the Bishop Badgers 2-1, and then I believe they lost to Robstown. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they did.
Don't have a score on that one. As they'll be playing the Moody Trojans, followed by the Veterans Memorial Eagles.
And still no umpires here.
So it looks like they're starting to walk in now.
So for Moody, this is their final game in pool play. Everybody guaranteed a game tomorrow, so it'll just depend on the seeding as to what time they play and who they play tomorrow.
Got to assume, Jake, if Moody is able to win this ball game, that they'll be playing at 4:30 tomorrow. If they happen to lose this game, and then it's going to start, that's when it starts getting a little hectic for the Bishop coaches, having to figure out all the standings and all that stuff. So we got some good guys taking care of it. So if we can keep them awake, we'll be all right.
I don't know. They're eating some pizza now.
I think it's going
to be a food coma up in here next to us. As long as they don't snore too loud, I think we'll be okay.
As we have Coach Goss heading out to home plate to meet Coach Gurriel. Coach Goss is in his first year with John Paul High School as the head coach. Coach Gurriel, I believe, is in his 9th year?
I believe so, too.
9th year as the head coach for the Moody Trojans. Former Moody coach Corky Gallegos in the building. John Paul wearing their black on black with the gold. What do you call that, Jake?
Trim.
But the pinstripes, excuse me. With some black socks with the yellow stripes in there. Moody going with their gold on gray. John Paul will be taking the field here.
Go ahead and get you the defensive alignment for the Centurions. Outfield left to right, Torres, Dittman, and Castañeda. In the infield, Flores at first, Elizalde at second, Mejia is the shortstop, Olivo at third. Behind the dish, Olivares, and on the mound, Gutierrez. So Devin Gutierrez gets the start. And Devin Gutierrez suited up for the Trojans last season. Now playing for John Paul. So we'll see who has the advantage there. Does he know these Trojan hitters, or do the Trojan hitters know Devin Gutierrez?
About to find out.
About to find out. Makes for an interesting little story, little game within the game, maybe.
So after this one, like we said, we'll have John Paul and Veterans Memorial, followed by Veterans Memorial and the Bishop Badgers in the nightcap. Got to say, it's been a good tournament so far, Jake. It's been fun to be out here. They're good host out here. So
It's always fun when the host is good to you and you feel like you're at home, and that's good stuff.
definitely, Coach Medina always going above and beyond for any of his former players or people that he knows real well. So
We were joking about Coach Perez and Coach Pignon going into a food coma after the pizza, but we didn't mention that we got a pizza too.
yeah, we're right there.
Hooked us up with
So
a pizza too.
If you don't hear anything on the mic, we're just gonna let the game footage roll. As AJ Hernandez will step up. We got Hernandez, and Gonzalez. As Devin Gutierrez gets on the mound here. And first pitch going to miss up and away for ball one. As we're underway here.
Official start time, 2:06. Remember, tournament games are timed.
Is that 1-0 pitch going to miss inside for ball two. Game 3 of the day here at Bishop Badger Field. 2-0 pitch. Going to miss up, ball 3. Gutierrez falling behind. 3-0 here to the leadoff hitter for the Trojans. Three-zero pitch. In there for strike one. 3-1 pitch. Gonna miss inside for ball 4. That's a 5-pitch walk for Hernandez. As that'll bring up number 12, Derek Hernandez, second baseman today for the Trojans. Derek getting a pair of hits in the first game against Robstown. Got to assume that AJ is going to be running on one of these pitches. We've seen them on the go all weekend. Pick off over to first. He's in there safely.
Got Valerie Little checking in, cheering for Devin, the pitcher, for John Paul. Thank you, Valerie, for checking in. Thank you for watching.
Going to have another pickoff attempt over to first. Hernandez in there safely. First pitch to Derek. Going to miss inside. Catcher Olivares firing over to first. AJ getting in there safely. 1-0 count here to Derek Hernandez. Devin back in the stretch. 1-0 pitch. It's going to miss high. Going to get away from the catcher. That'll allow A.J. Hernandez to get to second base on the wild pitch. As we're going to have a timeout. Pitching coach going to go over and talk to Devin, try to settle him down here early in his ball game.
Little break in the action. Just a reminder, Rudy Trevino over on Blast Vision 2. And Rudy has, let's see who Rudy has. King in London. So that game should have started by now. And let's check and see if, and the game changer is going to be working for this one. So let's check in already with King Mustangs scoring 2 runs in the top of the first to take a 2-0 lead. London batting in the bottom of the first. One runner on with 2 outs. So you want to check out that game, King and London, Rudy Trevino over on Blast Vision 2. We'll keep you posted with some scoring updates.
We're back here in the action. Sorry about that, Jake.
No, you're good.
2-0 pitch. Going to miss high for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
Ray Garcia checking in again. Thank you, Ray, for coming back, checking out the next ball game. Rooting for Jordan Ramos and the Moody Trojans.
The 3-0 pitch. Going to get away from the catcher again. So A.J. Hernandez will take third base. And that'll be ball 4. There on the pass ball. So Trojans got runners at the corners here with no outs. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 9, Joshua Gonzalez. Senior third baseman here for the Trojans. Gutierrez back in the stretch. Gonzalez going to square around. First pitch going to miss up and in. Ball's going to get away. It'll allow a run to score.
And that one may have gotten a piece of Josh there. Apparently not.
As AJ will come in to score, Derek will move over to second base. On the wild pitch there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 ball game. As that pitch is going to miss inside for ball 2.
A.J. Hernandez scoring the first run of the ball game for the Trojans, and now Derek Hernandez at third base, 90 feet away. 2-0 count to Gonzalez here in the top of the first.
2-0 count here. Josh Gonzalez. Pitch is going to miss for ball 3. .30 count. .30 pitch. Gonna actually.
Yeah, it does miss. Gonna be ball 4.
Ball 4. Sorry. Kind of pointed. I guess he pointed at first base. Thought maybe he called a strike there, but that'll bring up the first baseman, number 20, Nomar Signs.
So right now, if you're a Trojan hitter, perhaps you just wait him out.
Looks like that.
Struggling a little bit here to try and find the strike zone, so
maybe a little amped up, too amped up.
Maybe so. Playing against his former teammates.
First pitch to Signs. Going to be popped up. First base side. It's going to get out of play. Strike 1.
So 1 run across for Moody and a 1-0 ball game here. Still no outs in the top of the first inning.
You see Coach Gurriel have a chat with Nomar.
Perhaps telling him, hey, I thought we were waiting him out.
Yeah, maybe. But at the same time, you got to trust your seniors to know if they get a good pitch, they can hit. I mean, you want your 4-hole getting in there, taking his hacks if it's there. So I guess you could see both sides of that.
And he's done pretty well swinging the stick here early on in the season. So
0-1 pitch. Going to be a curveball in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, no outs here. Devin Gutierrez looking for a big first out. That pitch is going to be fouled back. No more signs, staying alive.
Jake Vasquez and Justin Perales with the call for you here in this ball game. We got a couple more ball games coming up after this one. This is our third game today. My third game today.
0-2 pitch, going to be a curveball down the line. Nice play by Olivo. He's going to pick it up, throw to first for out number 1. Gonzalez didn't know if it went fair or foul. Kind of stopped before second base before Coach Gurriel had to yell at him to stay there at second base.
But run does come across the score as Hernandez scores from third. Runner at second base. It's a 2-0 ball game. And the next batter is James Perales.
First pitch, going to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Going to be hit into right center. Ball's going to get down. Center fielder going to cut it off. Going to hold Perales to a single, but that'll be an RBI single. As Josh Gonzalez will come in to score. The Trojans are on the board. 3 runs this inning. As the shortstop, number 21, Aiden Gonzalez, will step in. First pitch to Gonzalez, going to miss in the dirt, going to get away. Perales going to take second base on the pass ball there. Got a 1-0 count here to Gonzalez. Perales at second base. One 0 pitch, going to be popped up high, third base. Olivo going to get called off by the shortstop, Mejia. He's going to make the catch for out number 2.
2 down, runner at second base. And the next batter will be Roman Rodriguez. Trojans have scored 3 runs on 1 hit.
First pitch to Rodriguez. Curveball in there for strike 1. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at second base. 3-0 ball game here. Top half of the first inning. Oh, 2 pitch. Curveball going to miss down. Got Damian Sanchez on deck here. 1-2 pitch. Curveball going to get away. Going to allow Perales to advance to third base. Catcher having a tough time this inning.
Yeah, he's really working hard back there.
Not all necessarily on his fault, but I know Coach Goss, definitely something that he's going to have to address with his catcher, and just some little things you got to work on. It's what they look for in these tournaments, is to work on those little things. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So for the Trojans, that's 3 runs on 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. For John Paul, we'll have Olivo, Mejia, and Gutierrez to start the inning. You're listening to Blast Vision live here in Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Headed to the bottom of the first inning. Trojans scoring 3 runs in the top of the first. Take a 3-0 lead. Coming to bat, top of the order for the Centurions. And the first batter is Aiden Olivo, the third baseman. First pitch on the way, in there for a strike. Marley Bernal, tall junior right-hander for the Moody Trojans. Pitch on the way, and that one misses up for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Got to see Marley
Olivo
come in the first game for the Trojans. Did a good job throwing a lot of strikes.
Pitch on the way, and that one misses for ball 2. Two-one pitch on the way. Bernal misses outside with the pitch. 3-1. That pitch is going to be lined into left field for a base hit. Aiden Gonzalez gave it a good try, but gets into left field. So a leadoff single for Olivo, and that's going to bring up Ryan Mejia, the shortstop. Squares to bunt and bunts it foul straight back into the netting. Marley, a two-sport athlete for the Trojans, also plays basketball. Definitely got the basketball physique.
Yeah, definitely. We talked about it the first game, how much he stretched over the last year.
Swing and a miss on
Nice
that
block right there from Ramos.
0-1 pitch. 0-2 the count.
Senior backstop. We've seen 2 catchers throughout the weekend for the Moody Trojans. They've both done a good job. You talk to any coach, you gotta most important have a good catcher. And good shortstop are their two big things. So shout out to Coach Mignon for that quote.
Pickoff move to first, not in time.
When you're good up the middle, you can kind of build your team off of that.
Oh, 2 pitch. It's going to be fouled straight back. Now, I don't know how hard Marley throws, but I imagine it looks a bit harder because of that 6'3" wingspan that he has and the ability to, that arm is halfway to the plate by the time he releases the baseball, or so it seems. Runner on the move. Throw down to second base is not in time.
Jordan Ramos had to pick that ball out of the dirt and still made a good throw.
And the batter will strike out. So 1 down.
They'll bring up the pitcher, Devin Gutierrez. Runner.
So 1 down, runner at second base. Gutierrez batting from the left side. Takes ball 1. Pitch on the way, and that one misses up. Two and 0 the count. Bernal comes set at the belt. A peek over to second base. Here comes the pitch. And that one is going to be drilled up the first base line all the way to the corner, coming around to score. First run for the Centurions is Olivo. So an RBI double for the pitcher, Devin Gutierrez. And Centurions are on the board. 3-1 our score.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there. Gutierrez getting that ball right past Nomar Sainz at first base. Good job from Damian Sanchez to get that ball in, though, to keep him at 2. We've seen multiple balls go to the fence, and I think we're at like 12 or 13 triples on the weekend from all the teams.
First pitch to the next batter, Alex Flores. It misses for ball 1.
Jordan Ramos is going to go talk to his pitcher, kind of slow him down a little bit. It's good to have that senior leadership behind the plate.
One 0 pitch, grounded to the second baseman Hernandez. Hernandez bobbles it, recovers and fires, but not in time to get the out. So runners at the corners for the next batter, Dylan Olivares.
The big kid here, right here, hitting. Wearing number 99. Aaron Judge making that number popular. I think Coach Bignon used to wear that number back in the day. Batting into the 3-hole.
Olivares, first pitch, and it misses low for ball 1. Flores at first, Gutierrez at third. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. 3-1 ball game. Trojans on top. But the Centurions threatening here, and that 1-0 pitch misses up. 2 balls, no strikes. Jessica Martinez checking in on the chat. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
You are right about that, Ricky. I did kind of forgot about that. Before there was Aaron Judge, there was Wild Thing.
Wearing number 99. Pitch on the way. It misses outside. 4-3. 3 balls and a strike. Little first to third move. Nothing going on. Runners stay put. Bernal with a peek over to first base. Comes set at the belt, and here comes the pitch. Chopped foul, third base side. So the count will go full. One down here in the bottom of the first. And pickoff throw to first base, not in time. Nomar Science holding the runner over at first base. Pitch on the way, and it's going to miss low for ball 4. So that's going to load him up here in the bottom of the first inning.
Looks like we're going to first sighting of Coach Andrew Cantu going out to the mound. First time we're going to see him go out there this year.
His first year assisting with the baseball team.
I believe he's been at Moody for 6-7 years now, and finally got him in the baseball uniform.
Had been assistant coach with football and with softball.
And basketball as well.
And basketball as well.
Yeah.
So Olivares at first, Flores at second, Gutierrez at third. The next batter will be Chance Dittman, the center fielder for John Paul II. Conference on the mound is over. So Dittman will dig in. Corners in, middle infielders back for the Moody Trojans. Pitch on the way, and there's a strike.
A little delay on the call there, but calling that a strike.
Bernal comes set. Pitch on the way, and missing outside for ball 1.
Seeing another good block there from Ramos.
Pitch on the way, ground ball to Bernal. Throw over to second base is in time, over to first, not in time. Gets away from Signs and in to score another run. That's going to tie up the ball game as 2 runs will score. So Bernal fields and fires over to second base, trying to turn double play, get himself out of the inning, but it was not going to happen there. So the runner safe at first base on the fielder's choice.
Ball's going to be hit to Bernal again. He's going to pick it up, fire on the first for out number 3.
But the Centurions tie it up here in the bottom of the first inning. Our score is 3-3 as we head to the top of the second inning. You guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Last Vision live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. HSBlast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the second. First pitch to the batter, Damian Sanchez. Misses low for ball 1. Actually, it was a strike. And that 0-1 pitch in there for strike 2. 0-2 pitch misses low. Sanchez got the start in right field. Pitch on the way, and it's going to be popped up into shallow left field. Coming in the left fielder, going out the shortstop. It's going to drop between them, and Sanchez heads up right there, never stopped running, and gets into second base with a double.
Ball hung up there for a long time. We've seen multiple games today, Jake, that they're just having trouble with that wind and Jordan Ramos will step in here. First pitch going to miss for ball 1. Looks like we got an update from, not sure what tournament it is, but 11-4 win for the Alice Coyotes. The tournament they're playing. That ball is going to get by the third baseman. Damian Sanchez is going to get held up at third. So Jordan Ramos is going to infield single there. As that'll bring up number 8, center fielder AJ Hernandez, and we'll have a courtesy runner. Looks like Justice Salazar will come in to run.
Courtesy runner for the catcher. Back to the top of the order for the Trojans. So
AJ 0 for 0 got walked his first at bat. So no official at bat yet. Did come around to score on a wild pitch. First pitch at Hernandez. Salazar going to get thrown out.
Salazar gets thrown out at second base for out number 1.
Got caught stealing there.
The pitch was a ball, I believe.
I believe it was an outside pitch, yeah. One pitch going to be hit up the middle. It's going to sneak through. Got to think AJ's going to take second base there as Damian Sanchez comes to score. Ball gets bobbled a little bit.
Yeah, AJ,
Good job by Cody Torres backing up his center fielder.
You could tell halfway to second base, he actually put it in another gear. He was thinking about 3 there.
Yeah, definitely. AJ can fly out there. As that'll make our score 4-3 Moody here in the top of the second inning. As that'll bring up the second baseman, Derek Hernandez. Derek as well was walked his first at bat, came around to score. First pitch, missing up, ball 1. Pitch, going to be hit into shallow right field. Elizalde going to chase it. Ball is going to get down. So Derek will reach with the single there.
It's going to put runners at the corners for Josh Gonzalez.
Trojans third baseman coming up.
One down, runners at the corners.
Hernandez on the corners here.
Looks like they're...
Devin Gutierrez is going to call his catcher out. First and third, they're going to maybe go over the signs with Coach Goss here. Figure out what they're going to be doing on this play. And there he is, right on cue.
Definitely, you see the outfielders shifting toward left field, even the infield, kind of with the shift here for Gonzalez.
First pitch to Gonzalez, going to miss up. Ball 1. Pitch. Going to be grounded out to shortstop. Mejia going to pick it up. Fire on the first for out number 2, but a run will score. So make their score 5-3, Moody Trojans. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 20, Nomar Signs. Signs 0 for 1 today.
Got a speedy runner at second base, so base hit here probably means another run.
First pitch to Signs, going to be grounded over to short. Mejia going to pick it up, throw to first in time for out number 3.
So for the Trojans here in the top of the second inning, they're able to put up 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Due up for John Paul, Torres, Elizalde, and Olivo when we come back. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back. Stable Street Meat Market booth. And bottom of the second, swing and a miss on the first pitch from Bernal to
Cody Torres here, the left fielder. Young man I had a chance to coach over the summer. Great kid. I always tell people if I had 9 Codys on my team, would be all right. The guy just loves being at the baseball field and do anything to help his team. As he swings and misses for strike 3 there. For out number 1. That'll bring up number 3, the second baseman, Jolie Elizalde. Pretty awesome getting to see Jolie out here. Playing with the big boys here. This is varsity as a freshman. And she's going to ground one over to second base. Derek Hernandez is going to pick it up, throw it to Nomar Sines, and out at first for out number 2.
Two down, bases empty. And back to the top of the order for John Paul with Aiden Olivo. Had a question on the chat from Robert Guerrero asking if that is ex-Moody Devin Gutierrez. That is correct.
First pitch missing outside to Olivo, ball 1.
Devin now pitching for John Paul II.
That 1-0 pitch going to miss for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. 5-3 ball game. Moody Trojans up here early. We're in the bottom of the second. We're 40 minutes into this ball game. 2-0 pitch. Missing up for ball 3. 3-0 count here. As that pitch is just going to catch the outside corner for strike 1. 3-1 count.
I don't know if she's listening, but I do want to wish Cindy Moreno a happy birthday.
Definitely. That 3-1 pitch is going to be bowed off. Yes, happy birthday, Cynthia.
Not sure if she's on the quality control.
Does a lot for both of us, Jake.
Maybe a little bit more for me.
That pitch is going to be hit deep out in the left field, and that ball is going to get over the left fielder's head. Olivo going to have a stand-up double as he just missed that ball from getting out of the ballpark. Just missed it from hitting out of the ballpark.
Yeah, a little more wind, and that probably would have been.
Maybe last night or
off the bat, it looked like it definitely had a chance to get out. What a shot right there. And a double for the young man. A 2-out double. Keep the line rolling here for John Paul.
That'll bring up Ryan Mejia, the shortstop. Centurions trying to do something here with 2 outs.
I'd say for this weekend, that's probably the furthest hit ball I've seen.
Yeah, definitely.
With the exception of the 2 we saw leave the park.
As Mejia jumps on one as well, hitting it foul. The Centurions getting their 3 runs from the top of the lineup in the first inning.
And I'll tell you what, they're not getting cheated either, Justin.
No, definitely.
They're taking their swings, man.
Coach Goss has these guys swinging the bat well. 0-1 pitch. Curveball going to be in there for strike 2.
Cindy's
0-2 count, 2 outs.
For the past probably 15 years or so, Cindy has spent every birthday at the ballpark.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I guarantee if you ask her, she wouldn't want to spend it anywhere else You guys have been around Moody baseball for a long time,
A long, long time, man.
just around baseball in general too, y'all.
Yeah, this is, doing this with Blast Vision. Uh, this is we've done it for the past 6 years. This is year number 7, and it's pretty cool, man, to see South Texas baseball.
That 1-2 pitch gonna miss out, ball 2.
There's
I know I had a chance to work with y'all before I got into coaching, and now that I'm back here helping out, it's crazy how much it's grown over the years, and it just keeps getting better and better. And we love being able to bring baseball to everybody who can't make it out, especially during these times. As that 2-2 pitch going to get away from Ramos for ball 3. Runner will advance to third on the wild pitch.
It's going to be a full count now on the batter. Being able to stream live like we're doing now, that's been something we've been wanting to do for a couple of years. Just could not make it happen. We thought it was going to happen last year in the playoffs, and then COVID hit, and so plans change sometimes. But perfect time to be doing that is right now, and we're glad to do it. But man, just to be able to see there's some great players here in South Texas, some great teams, and it's a great place to be able to run around and call baseball games.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be nice to, it's nice to go to out-of-town tournaments, but when you have the quality of teams you have in South Texas, you just get them all together and let's play some ball. You're not going to see much better teams than what we have down here.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That 3-2 pitch going to miss for ball 4. As that'll bring up the pitcher, number 42, Devin Gutierrez, 1 for 1.
Yeah, hit the ball really hard his first time up. Got it
RBI
to
double.
stay fair. Yeah, RBI double. Got it to stay fair on the first base line and extra bases. He's got an RBI opportunity sitting right here in front of him with runner at third base, and looks like that might be it for Marley Bernal. So we are going to take a quick break. We'll get a pitching change and a nice round of applause for Marley right there. So you guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Blast Vision Live from Bishop, Texas, the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. 361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Pitching change for the Moody Trojans. Now on the mound, number 14, Jonathan Everett, the left-hander. So Everett will replace Bernal. For the Centurions, they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. And the batter is Devin Gutierrez, the pitcher for John Paul. So the left-hander Everett, this is his first appearance on the mound for the Trojans. Got a start in the outfield but this is his first appearance on the mound. And the first pitch to Gutierrez misses for ball one. You have Marley Bernal, who started the ball game, coming over from basketball, and another two-sport athlete right here is Jonathan Everett, member of the football team. That pitch is going to be popped up behind the plate, going to get out of play. Ball and a strike. Luis Rodriguez checking in on the chat. Alicia Andrade. Rita Serna checking in. John Perales and Emily Hernandez. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for checking in on the chat as well. As that pitch from Everett catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes on the batter, Gutierrez. Pitch on the way, soft grounder to the second baseman, Hernandez. Hernandez over to first in time, just in time. As Gutierrez really flying up the line right there. But that will do it for John Paul here in the bottom of the second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left on. Perales, Gonzalez, and Rodriguez coming up for the Moody Trojans when we come back. You're listening to Blast Vision live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back. Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the third inning we go. Moody Trojans with a 5-3 lead. They'll send to the plate their 5, 6, 7 hitters. Starting off with James Perales. And I believe, if I remember correctly, yes, James is the designated hitter. He's hitting for the pitcher spot. Right now, that is Jonathan Everett.
First pitch going to miss down for ball 1. Perales with an RBI single, his first at bat. One 0 pitch. Big hack on a high pitch there. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One pitch. Another swing and a miss for strike 2. One-two pitch. Bounce there. Just a bit short there, Jake. Even an account at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
58 feet.
Yeah. Tougher catcher, too. Those balls skip right there in front of.
Yeah.
I think I hit in the grass, actually. 2-2 pitch. Curveball going to be hit over to second base. Going to get by the second baseman. Into right field.
So Peral is on first base for the Trojans with nobody out. That's going to bring up Aiden Gonzalez.
Gonzalez popped up his first at bat. Believed to the shortstop. Gonzalez going to foul one straight back for strike one. Aiden Gonzalez has a little family ties to the Moody Trojans as well. His father and uncle, former Moody Trojans. Spadal is going to take off. Looks like he's going to pick up another steal. Yeah. I'm going to have to hear about this. His second stolen base in 2 days there.
I think it was you saying he had no speed.
Yeah, it's proving me wrong. Aiden Gonzalez going to ground one to Olivo. Throw to first. Nice pick over there from Flores.
Yeah, really nice pick by the first baseman.
So Gonzalez is going to be out there on a ground ball to third base, and that'll bring up the left fielder, number 3, Roman Rodriguez. Roman 0 for 1 today. I'm going to have to use my little cheater today. Struck out swinging. Trying not to remember the strikeouts too much. More of the balls put in play. That first pitch going to be a check swing. They're going to call it strike one.
Those are usually easier to remember anyway. Matthew Bommersbach's checking in, listening on his drive to Cuero. He's on his way to see Coach Tootie in the Rockport Fulton Pirates.
I think I saw they got a win last night. 8-1 win. Not sure who they played. I don't recall that part, but Rockport usually has a good team over there.
Yeah, they are in the Cuero Gobbler tournament this weekend. I believe, I want to say maybe the Ray Texans might be there as well.
I believe the Ray Texans are in the Banquete tournament.
That's right, the Banquete tournament. You are right there.
They were playing at 3 o'clock today. I believe they're playing George West.
On that ball in the dirt, Bedal is able to advance to third base. So now 90 feet away, another run for the Trojans. And
Infield
that's
will come in.
absolutely going to draw the infield in right there. Little chance here for Roman Rodriguez, the junior, who is starting in left field today.
2-1 pitch. Going to miss up and away for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Got to think Roman's looking dead red right here. Picking one spot. Trying to get a ball up in the air to bring the run in. And the pitcher, Devin, looking to try to get a ground ball right here if he can, or a strikeout. As that pitch is going to miss for ball 4. Oh.
That's going to put runners on the corners. Not such a bad thing to happen. We say it pretty much, or I say it, I guess, pretty much all the time. But not such a bad thing. I mean, that puts the double play back in order, gets them, you know, one pitch away from getting out of the inning.
Exactly. If you look at the chat, they threw a little Jake reference in there. Wheels. That's funny story. Maybe Jake can tell later.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
First pitch, Roman going to take off. Almost stumbled a little bit as a throw. Gets a piece of Olivo over there, but he's going to knock it down. So stolen base there for Rodriguez.
I believe the call at the plate was a ball. We're gonna
Sounds
put it.
about right.
We're gonna put it down as a ball for now, until we're told otherwise.
Damian Sanchez 1 for 1 today. Infield will come in again. One 0 pitch. Gonna be a curveball. Gonna miss for ball 2. 2-0 count here.
Also put in some work with 361 HS Blast and Matt Bommersbach mentioning Rockport Fulton, one of the newest teams that we've picked up with 361 HS Blast. And so it's our first season covering Rockport Fulton baseball, as that pitch missed outside for ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third here, 1 out.
So we certainly wish Coach Tootie and the Rockport Fulton Pirates the best of luck this season.
As that pitch is going to miss down for ball 4, so that'll load the bases for Moody. That'll bring up the catcher, number 13, Jordan Ramos.
You know, this can be a tough Moody lineup right here. You know, if these guys all get going at the same time, because you've got Jordan Ramos as your 9-hole hitter, and man, that's a young man that can hit the ball a long way. The young man who battled through injuries last season, and he was just rejoining the team last year when the season was cut short. So nice to see him healthy and back. I'm sure they're happy to have him. And that one thrown over his head, going to get all the way to the backstop. In to score is Perales, and it is a 6-3 ball game. Both runners will advance to second and third on the wild pitch.
Yeah, we've seen Jordan, part of his sophomore year, actually getting moved to the 3-hole. Part of his sophomore year is he went on a couple of weeks where he was seeing the ball well. Definitely helps to have a senior. That 9-hole hitter can set the lineup back up for the top of the lineup.
He looks at a ball right there. 2-0 count. 1 down.
2-0 pitch is going to be popped up in the infield. Third baseman Olivo going to come to make the play.
There's 2 away.
The lineup will flip back over. So we'll have number 8, AJ Hernandez, stepping in.
Yeah, this is definitely a senior-heavy roster this year for the Moody Trojans. And most of those seniors been starting since their sophomore year, or at the very least saw some time their sophomore year.
That first pitch going to miss high for ball 1. Yeah, that definitely helps. As some teams are using these tournaments for experience, a lot of these guys already have that experience, so they're just fine-tuning, getting ready for that big district game on Monday. That ball's going to hit off the glove of the pitcher. Elizalde going to pick it up, throw it over to first for out number 3.
But the Trojans do pick up a run here. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they left 2 men on. So our score, 6-3, as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Centurions coming to bat when we come back. You're listening to Blast Vision live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez and Justin Perales with the call. Bottom of the third, and the 4, 5, 6 hole hitters due up for John Paul. First pitch from Everett misses outside for ball one. The batter is Alex Flores.
Swing and a miss there for strike one. Tell you what, Jake, we're in a nice and AC here. Looks like the sun's out though.
Yeah, it was getting a little. I mean, it's not hot, but it was getting warm.
Warm, yeah, definitely. The bleachers look like they're covered though, so fans are not have to worry too much. But the field, I mean, y'all see it on there. There's a lot of sun. The 2-1 pitch, curveball, big curveball, called strike. Big swing and a miss there for strike three. Out number one for Jonathan Everett. That'll bring in the catcher, number 99, Dylan Olivares. Olivares walked in his first at bat. First pitch from Everett. Going to be hit hard down third base line. As we're an hour and 5 into this ball game.
You know, I mentioned earlier that I put in some time with 361 HS Blast as well, and I cover the Moody Trojans with that outfit and covered them during football season. And I'll tell you what, Johnny Everett, he was a fun football player to watch too. Kind of a low-key guy. No one, you know, you didn't hear his name a lot, but that pitch was in there for a strike, so 0-2 the count. He worked a lot of the video highlights for lots of different schools this year. That was mainly what I did, video highlights, and I do highlights of the Trojans game. Is that one's hit out to left field and deep, but going back is Rodriguez, and he's going to make the grab. Or actually, he did not make the grab. I thought he made the grab.
Looked like he made the grab too.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so perhaps the base runner was a little bit confused. I thought he had made the grab. Looked like he made the grab, and he did.
Made good contact there.
Yeah, absolutely. Put a good swing on it. So 2 away. But I'd look back at the video highlights, and Everett seemed to be in every single one. Ground ball hit to the second baseman, Hernandez, and he'll fire over to first in time. And the Centurions go in order, no runs, hits, or errors. No one left on base. After 3 innings of play, the Moody Trojans with a 6-3 lead here in this ball game. We head to the top of the fourth, due up for Moody 2-3-4 in the order. And it's going to be Hernandez, Gonzalez, and Signs. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision Live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. HSBlast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. And as we are back underway here in the top of the fourth, 1-0 pitch to Derek Hernandez in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1.
Hernandez 1 for 1 today. Got a base hit to fall in right field. 1-1 pitch in there for strike 2.
Devin Gutierrez back out on the mound for the Centurions, his fourth inning of work.
One-two pitch. Gonna miss outside. Ball 2. 2-2 count here. Two pitch. Gonna miss down. So we're gonna run the count full here. Good at bat here from Derek Hernandez, the junior. Got to see a lot of playing time last year before the season was cut short. As that pitch is gonna be grounded to shortstop. Mejia gonna hit out the glove of Mejia. It's gonna be a tough play either way.
So Hernandez at first base for the senior third baseman, Josh Gonzalez.
Gonzalez 0 for 1 today. As he grounded out to shortstop. His second at bat, walked his first at bat.
That pitch behind Gonzalez, so Hernandez over to second base easily.
Yeah, a young man that he hated to see that cold front come through because swinging a good bat there in the scrimmages. Senior looking to get going here. 1-0 pitch. It's going to be hit deep into left field. And foul ball.
Just foul.
I was about to say maybe I gave him some luck there, but they're going to call that a foul ball. He's got a good piece of it there.
I think he thought you gave him some good luck there, too. Kind of coming back to pick up the bat. It's a little bit deflated right there. He just missed a double right there.
Gonzalez going to step back in. 1-1 pitch going to be hit into center field. Center fielder going to get over his head. That ball rolls to the fence. Derek Hernandez going to score. Josh looking to take 3 here. To throw from Mejia. Going to be blocked by Olivo, but Josh Gonzalez going to get in. Sliding there for a triple.
Well, he missed the double, but I imagine he's pretty happy with the end result of that at bat. RBI triple, and that's going to draw a visit to the mound.
Center fielder was shaded in left center. Came running across, and it looked like he maybe overran it just a little bit. Ball getting right over his head. Talked to the coaches from Bishop. They said that a lot of the balls kind of from right field to center field, they kind of pushed left once they're out there, and that kind of looked like that's what it looked like right there. Kind of cut at the last minute as we're going to have a pitching change.
So we will take a quick break for that pitching change. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll have you some new pitcher information when we come back. Blast Vision live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back. Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth and new pitcher on the mound.
It'll be Cody Torres coming in to pitch. Aiden Olivo will move over to left field. Devin Gutierrez from the mound to third base. As we'll have number 20, Nomar Sines, coming up. No outs. Runner at third base. We nicknamed Cody during the summer the Assassin. He comes in situations just like this and usually gets the job done. So we'll see what Cody does here.
Infield in for John Paul.
First pitch to Sines in there for strike one.
At that sidearm action.
Yeah, he actually was a former John Paul coach. J.J. Trujillo made a career in the big leagues throwing sidearm. Got a hold of Cody Torres as that ball's going to bounce back. And they're going to tag out Josh Gonzalez at home plate. The padding here, the ball kicks back.
Yeah, got a good bounce, almost right back to the catcher. And he was well aware of Gonzalez on the move.
1-1 count here to Nomar Sines.
One down here in the top of the fourth.
1-1 pitch to Sines, going to be popped up into shallow right field. They were shading him a little bit the other way. Sines going to get a single out of that. So that'll bring up the DH, number 23, James Perales, 2 for 2 today. Single in the right field and a single through the infield his last at bat. First pitch. Gonna miss for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Gonna miss down for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out.
You mentioned J.J. Trujillo, just a good guy, man. He works
Great.
for
Great guy.
Myra Sports and More now, and
did a good job with that program as well.
that one's in there for a strike. And I was in there one time talking about what we're wanting to do, with the streaming, and just offered all the advice that he had, and he's really good with computers and with design and graphics, and just offering up information without hesitation. He said, hey, if there's anything you need, any way I can help you, just let me know. I'm your guy. And so certainly appreciate that.
2-2 pitch, gonna miss up. Run the count full.
The corpus is really small.
Yeah, very. Full count. Pitch is going to be fouled back. And it looks like they're going to have Nomar Signs hung up there. So it's a strikeout. They're going to get in the hot box here. Cody Toda is going to tag him out there. So a strike swinging there. Catcher throws out Nomar Signs.
That's going to be it for the top of the 4th. But the Trojans do add another run. It's 7-3 Moody as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Centurions come into bat. When we come back, you guys don't go anywhere. Blast Vision live from the home of the Bishop Badgers, the new home of the Bishop Badgers, right here in Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. HSBlast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out. Welcome back. Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Bottom of the 4th inning, Centurions to the plate. They trail 7-3 to Moody. And we've got some defensive changes. We'll get those to you here in just a second. First of all, at the plate, Luke Castaneda. First pitch swinging, and he fouls that one off. First base side out of play.
Have a new first baseman, Pito Soto, taking over for Nomar Signs, and Isaac Vidal will take over in right field for Damian Sanchez. The two changes we have for the Trojans. As we're an hour and 22 minutes into this ball game. Ball is going to be hit out of play. Big net they got here.
Oh, 2 pitch swung on and missed. 1 down.
That'll bring in the pitcher, number 1, Cody Torres. Torres struck out his first at bat. Hit one over to the right side, right at Derek Hernandez. For out number 2. That'll bring up Jolie Elizalde. Elizalde, the second baseman. She is batting 9th today. First pitch can be fouled.
Did I hear you mention that Jolie is a freshman?
Freshman playing varsity baseball.
It's pretty nice.
And she's definitely not scared to be up there. She swings the bat well. Read some cool stories on her going to play on a Team USA all-female team, but they're playing baseball against the boys, so
Not too bad.
yeah, that's pretty cool. 0-2 pitch. Gonna miss for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As you saw from that first pitch, she swung and fouled it. She's up there. She's up there ready to play, ready to hit. That pitch is gonna be fouled. One, 2 count here. One, 2. Gonna miss outside for ball 2. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So for John Paul, that's no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. As we head into the top half of the 5th inning, we have Aiden Gonzalez, Roman Rodriguez, and Isaac Vidal. Moody Trojans up 7-3. You're listening to Blast Vision Live.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back. Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Here we go in the top of the fifth, rather. Due up for Moody is going to be 6, 7, 8 in the order. And it'll be Aiden Gonzalez leading things off.
Appreciate it. Pitch going behind Aiden Gonzalez there.
And we took off the virtual scoreboard as it is having problems connecting. We'll keep trying, and if we can get that back up, we will. Our score right now, 7-3 Moody. Top of the fifth, swing and a miss for Gonzalez. Count goes to 1-1.
You hear some smacking, I'm sorry. I had to throw a couple gummy bears in. Been a long day already. For me, I couldn't imagine how Jake feels.
That pitch.
My man here has 2 more games.
Missing behind Gonzalez, 2-1 the count.
As we'll have John Paul and Veterans Memorial coming up next, followed by Veterans Memorial and the Bishop Badgers, as Aiden Gonzalez is going to hit a nice base hit through the 6 hole there. 5-6 hole. Base hit. As that'll bring up number 3, Roman Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 0 for 1 today, with a strikeout and a walk. Coach Gurriel giving signs over here at third base.
If you're just joining us, 7-3 our score, top of the fifth. 1 on, no outs. Pickoff move to first. Not in time. Trying to get the virtual scoreboard back online. We've had a lot of problems with connections out here. There's a lot of open space. Could be the issue. Not too sure.
Pitch going to be fouled off to the right side. 1-1 count here. Roman Rodriguez. Looks like they had Aiden leaning there, but he's going to dive back in safely. Pitch going to miss high. Ball 2. 2-1 count.
Miss Christy Ward checking in on the chat. Appreciate you watching. And if you are just
2-1 pitch, swung on and missed.
If you are just tuning in, our virtual scoreboard not connecting, so we'll give you an update here. We're in the top of the 5th inning, and the score is 7-3 Moody, 1 on, nobody out. Roman Rodriguez at the plate.
2-2 pitch going to be hit into left field for a base hit.
Wow. Aiden
Gonzalez
Gonzalez
trying to get to third.
Look at him fly around the bases.
Some good baseball instincts there just to keep going. As that'll be not the hardest hit ball, but definitely take it.
You saw Roman Rodriguez with one of those hits that you like, man. Just not trying to do too much. Just poked it over there, right over third base. Got himself a base hit, and now the Trojans in business. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Isaac Vidal. And I believe for Vidal, this is his first at-bat of the season.
Maybe his first at-bat of his varsity career here.
I would agree. Same thing.
believe he's had some chances to run. Coach Curiel going to check him in. As we are an hour and 32 minutes into this ball game. This time the clock is right on time. I made sure of it this time. I slacked a little bit on the last couple games, so.
He's getting the hang of it, guys.
Yeah.
He's getting the hang of it. We're going to cut him loose here.
We're getting those first week jitters out of the way. It's crazy to think this is the first week. First pitch going to miss down, ball one. Feel like we already called a season's worth of games, Jake. Got quite a few games in our belt already.
Yeah, end of week 1. By Sunday, we'll have 24 games in the books.
First pitch. Second pitch in there for strike one. Crazy to think that we've come from having some technical difficulties with the camera on the first opening night. Moody and GP, we're scrambling. Jake almost blew out a leg.
We had an outlet just completely go out on us. Like, what are the odds there?
That pitch is called a strike. From that to where we are now, that's pretty cool. We're finally getting the hang of it. I'm sure we'll still have some mistakes, but
learning something new every time we do the broadcast. You guys completely missed what was probably our best start to a game ever.
Maybe not so much for the Moody Trojans, but
but definitely for us in the booth. And no one got to hear it because I missed one of the steps and everything showed up fine. Looked like we were on, but we were not.
Pitch is going to be hit out into right field. It's going to get down. That'll score a run. And it looks like Roman Rodriguez trying to take third. To throw at third. Not going to be in time. Good hustle right there. I think Vidal just gets him.
How about
nice
that?
Little hit there. His first hit of his career. If Tim's listening, we used to call that the Tim Special. Tim Escamilla would get a lot of his hits to the right side and just, it doesn't matter what it looks like. On the scoreboard, on the scorecard, it looks like a hard line drive.
That's right. It looks like a line drive.
I believe talked to Tim's mom yesterday. She was going to fly out to Kansas to go watch his first home game of his college career, so ball's going to get away. Roman Rodriguez coming home. The throw is not in time.
Good job sliding in there. Don't need to get yourself hurt. So our score now 9-3 Moody here in the top of the fifth. Got to get used to saying the score again. Kind of got spoiled having that virtual scoreboard up there, and
we've learned that that's been the biggest headache so far is the scoreboard, but we managed, and as we're going to have another pass ball. Olivares have a tough time back there. Some tough pitches to handle there. 2-0 count. Jordan Ramos. Pitch is in there for strike one. Two-one pitch. Going to be fouled back. Evening the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two count, no outs, runner at third base. 9-3, the Moody Trojans are up. That pitch is stopped there. Nice stop from the catcher. Gotta think Jake he wasn't gonna let 3 balls get away from him there in that same at bat. Does a good job moving his feet. Full count here, no outs. Jordan Ramos up. That pitch is gonna be grounded to the right side. He's gonna do his job there and get a run in.
Vidal comes in to score right there on the ground out by Ramos. So now there is one out.
10-3 now.
10-3.
Coach Goss going to call timeout. Looks like we're going to have maybe another pitching change. I've only seen Coach Goss have the dugout twice, and both times have been a pitching change.
And that will be it. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get you some pitching change information. You guys hang tight. Blast Vision Live from Bishop, Texas, the home of the Bishop Badgers.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. .hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out. Welcome back, Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. And new pitcher on the mound. Go ahead and let Justin give you that so I can try and get our scoreboard back up to date here.
So now taking over for the Centurions will be Jolie Elizalde. Aiden Olivo moving from left field to second base, and Cody Torres, the pitcher, will move it back to left field where he started.
And we are actually in the top of the fifth.
We're an hour 40 into this ball game. First pitch from Elizalde. Gonna miss up for ball one. One 0 pitch, gonna miss down for ball two.
So here in the top of the fifth, one out, bases empty, and the batter, AJ Hernandez, top of the order for the Trojans. They lead this ball game 10-3.
2-0 pitch.
That one's going to miss outside.
Ball three there. Three-0 pitch. High for ball four. So AJ Hernandez taking first base on the walk. That'll bring up the second baseman, Derek Hernandez. Cool story, Jake. When I was growing up, we had a young lady that played against us, and as we'll have Justice Salazar come in to run for AJ Hernandez. And the first home run I ever gave up in my life was to that young lady, and might have been the farthest home run anybody's ever hit off me. It's a cool story that I can tell. People used to tease me, but she used to hit home runs off everybody, so. First pitch going to miss.
couple of years back, the Miller Buccaneers had a young lady on their team.
1-0 pitch. In there for strike one. One pitch. Going to be popped up to first base. Florida is going to call everybody off and make the play for out number one. As that'll bring up third baseman number 9, Joshua Gonzalez. That'll be out number 2 there. See what's happening here.
Mr. Pete Acuna checking in on the chat. Nice to have you on there, Pete. Hope you're getting some rest with the new baby. Probably not.
First pitch, Gonzalez. Going to miss down for ball 1.
And we also hope that Jose is doing well.
Got to see him around here at the ballpark. He has a, as he always does, a big smile on his face, and he gave me the thumbs up. So can't wait to see a young man back on the field.
Absolutely.
1-0 pitch. Gonna miss down.
We waited way too long to see these young men back out on the field, and certainly want to see them all.
Coach Medina got a little partner with him over there, a little dog running around. You know anything about me? I'm a big dog guy. As we are just hit the hour 45, so got to be getting it near the end here.
Yeah, absolutely. This should be the last inning right here, the 5th.
The 2-1 pitch. Going to be hit at third base. Going to hit off Gutierrez. Mejia going to pick it up. Fire on to first for out number 3.
The assist right there. And
I'm going to figure out how to score that here. Let's see if I can get that right.
That's
There
the
you
one.
go.
That's how you do it right
so
there.
for Moody, it's 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Olivo, Mejia, and Gutierrez. Top of the lineup up for John Paul as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening to Blast Vision Live.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back. Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez, Justin Pedales with the call. Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Got to figure this is the last at bat for the Centurions as we are at the 147 mark or so. That's unofficial. But the Centurions, they will send up Top of the order, Olivo, Mejia, and Gutierrez. Some defensive changes for the Trojans. We'll get those for you here in just a second. As Jonathan Everett deals the first pitch
Looks like
low.
we'll have Aiden Gonzalez taking over behind the plate, Joseph Escobedo taking over at shortstop, and Justice Salazar taking over in center field.
Also, Pito Soto taking over at first base.
One pitch, swung on and missed. 1-2 count here.
Ground ball.
Escobedo going to pick it up, fire on the first for out number 1.
Nice play right there by JoJo.
That'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Ryan Mejia. First pitch, going to be yanked. Way foul. Strike 1. A 1 pitch. Down for ball 1. One pitch, going to be hit right at the second baseman, Derek Hernandez. He's going to camp under it for out number 2. As that'll bring up the third baseman, number 42, Devin Gutierrez. Devin is 1 for 2 with a double and a ground ball to second base. So it looks like we're down to the last out here for John Paul 2. First pitch in there, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Gonna miss for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Been impressed with Jonathan Everett so far. Come in, throw a lot of strikes. The left-hander. A big curveball gonna miss up. Everett got a little bit of pitching in last year.
He sure did.
So not his first time on the mound for Moody, but definitely his first time this year. So far, so good. As that pitch is going to be popped into foul. Oh, actually over to first base. Pito Soto going to make the play for out number 3, and that'll be the ball game.
Our final score is 10-3. You guys hang tight. We're going to go to commercial break real quick and get you the final numbers on this game. And then we will be back on the air for the John Paul Centurions and the Moody Trojans, and we'll give you a little visual there again if you hadn't got to see that. But no handshakes due to the pandemic. Now both teams come out and they tip their hats to each other. Nice gesture right there. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get you some final totals. You guys hang tight. Last Vision Live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. .hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back, Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. This is our post-game show brought to you by Z-Bart. Our final, Moody Trojans with a 10-3 win over John Paul's to stay unbeaten in pool play. They are 4-0 here at the Bishop Invitational. And final totals for Moody, 10 runs on 11 hits. They committed 2 errors. John Paul, 3 runs on 3 hits. They committed 1 error. The win goes to Marley Bernal. Bernal, an inning and 2/3 pitched. He allowed 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Devin Gutierrez will take the loss for the Centurions. 3 innings pitched, 7 runs, 6 earned on 7 hits, 5 walks, and 1 strikeout. And that'll do it for this game. We're back with the Centurions one more time against the Veterans Memorial Eagles. That is going to be our next ball game. And then the nightcap will have the Veterans Memorial Eagles against the Bishop Badgers. So a couple of good ball games coming up. So we'll go off the air for just a little bit. Then we'll be back on with our next game. And I think I got the next game by myself here. But Rudy Trevino will definitely be joining me in the booth for that 7 p.m. game. John Paul and Bishop. Rudy right now is probably getting himself some dinner as he just wrapped up. In fact, let me get you a final on that game between the King Mustangs and London, and it was 12-4 final. The King Mustangs get the win over London. So London, who had gone into that ball game, I believe 3-0 in pool play, is now 3-1. So the King Mustangs get the win right there. Mustangs, I believe, are now 2 wins, no losses, 1 tie, and I think they play the nightcap. So still some baseball to go. 2 games for us here at this ballpark, and like I said, Rudy done. In fact, as a matter of fact, Blast Vision done in Kingsville. So thank you again to Coach Davila and his staff and the folks over there in Kingsville who really took care of us yesterday, and I'm positive that they took care of Rudy today as well. So big thank you to them as we are done over there at their location. And we will be here tonight for a couple more games. And then tomorrow we'll be here all day long. We've got 4 games tomorrow, and we'll talk more about the schedule later on this evening. So I'm going to get off the air. That way I can go ahead and get some starting lineups for the next game. Thank you to everyone who hit us up on the chat. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you guys in just a bit. We're scheduled for 4:30 p.m. our first pitch. 4:30 p.m. first pitch. So we'll be back right before that. See you then.